name is Oluwakemi Ogunseme, and welcome back to my channel. If you are just new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and press the notification button so that you can always get the notification when I drop a new video. Today we are talking about 5 home essentials that are very, very important for people living with sickle cell. As you all know, that sickle cell can always prevent itself with emergency. When you live with sickle cell, you're always prepared for emergency. And some of the things that can actually help us in managing this thing very well is when you have these essentials at home. So today we are talking about 5 home essentials that are very, very important for you to have at home when you live with sickle cell. Number one most essential item that you're supposed to have at home when you live with sickle cell is hydration bottle. Your water bottle is a very essential tool. Why? We all know that dehydration is one of the things that triggers sickle cell crisis. So one of the best way for you to manage sickle cell is to be well hydrated. When you have a water bottle, your water bottle ensures that you are able to monitor the amount of water that you're taking daily. So you know that you are on your game with your hydration game. So you know you are taking maybe your 2 liters of water, your 3 liters of water, your 4 liters, and when there is a decrease in your water intake, you can easily know and work around it. So hydration bottle is always very, very important. You get yourself a water bottle. It is very, very essential for you to have when you live with sickle cell. Number 2. The number 2 items that must have essentials at home is thermometer. I know you're going to wonder, like, what do I want to use thermometer for? Thermometer is very, very important. Emergencies in sickle cell are being recognized by the temperature. So sometimes when you have a temperature that is 37.8 degree, it is already an emergency in sickle cell. But how do you know your temperature when you don't even have a thermometer at home? Or don't tell me you're going to start using your hand as a temperature measuring tool. No, your hand is never a temperature measuring tools. So you need to get yourself a thermometer. If you're in Nigeria, it is something you can get. The digital thermometer you can get between 1,500 to 2,000 naira, 2,500, or you can actually get yourself a infrared thermometer. It depends on your pocket, but the digital thermometer is going to do a very, very good job. So if you don't have a thermometer now, this is the time for you to get, especially people that have small children with sickle cell. It is very, very important for you to have a thermometer at home. Number 3, pain management pack. And I know you know that sickle cell crisis sometimes can definitely show its face when you least expect it. Sometimes you are home alone, sometimes you are outside home, and your pain management pack will always come in handy when you have it with you. What are you supposed to have in your pain management pack? You're supposed to have over-the-counter drugs like your ibuprofen, paracetamol, diclofenac in your pain management pack. Also, you're supposed to have other things like your pain management cream. You know, it's sometimes you don't have to take medication. You have your pain management cream that you can use. You can also have your pain management spray. All these things helps and work faster when you combine it together in managing pain. So if you are that person, as you're going out, you can always have few of these over-the-counter drugs, the cream, and all your pain management, whatever you use for your pain management, keep it inside a small purse and always carry it along with you. It is essential. And even when you're at home, you can always put it handy beside your bed where your hand can always reach it in the case of emergency. Heat pad. Number 4, heat pad stroke hot water bottle. Some people are saying, oh, I can't use an heating pad. Heating pad comes in very handy when you are dealing with pain, because it actually helps in reducing pain. It's one of the non-medication pain management. It can actually help with a lot of from mild pain to a moderate pain. So if you live with sickle cell, one of the things that you need to have at home is your eating pad, or if you don't have access to your eating pad, you can easily get an hot water bottle. So your hot water bottle is actually a plastic that is actually designed to for water bottle. It does the same job as your eating pad. So all you want to just have to do is to get a your water, your hot water ready, pour inside, close it, and then you can actually put it at the place where you are feeling your pain. It works very, very well, and it is very, very essential for you if you live with sickle cell. It's actually one of the way where you can manage sickle cell crisis at home. The last one is your hospital emergency bag. Yes. So when you go to when we know that sometimes this emergency just occur, and you know I don't even have the strength to pack a bag because you are dealing with pain, you are dealing with another symptoms, you are dealing with something that is stressing you. So all what you just have to do is to take your bag and go to the hospital. Now, what are the things that you're supposed to have in your hospital emergency bag? It depends on where you are. But for me, one of the things that I have in my hospital emergency bag include my hospital card, from glove to cannula to syringe to normal saline to dextrose saline, everything I always have it. My blanket, my storybooks, all of these are always in my hospital emergency bag. So if I'm going to the hospital today, most times my card, yes, most importantly, my card, my hospital small card is always inside that hospital emergency pack. So anytime I'm going to the hospital, I just it's always standing in a place. So all what I have to do is, even though if I need support, even though if I have a friend, I just tell my friend, go to so place, help me to take this and help me to the hospital. So it's always handy instead of where you have people that are trying to pick, they don't even know what to pick for you. They are trying to look at, okay, this is what I need to pick for her, this is what I need to do, this is what they sometimes your friends are not able to think about what you're going to need. Yes, I also have a check of clothes, multiple clothes I can use at the hospital. So I have like two change of clothes that wears inside the hospital emergency pack. So it's always there, and it always come in handy during emergency. This is Nigeria, and sometimes when you get to the hospital, if they you need to get all your things, especially when you are using the government hospital. So I always make sure that the first thing that they need to attend to me have it in the pack.